Hey, welcome everybody back to Beer Geek Beer Reviews. Sorry about that little bright light back behind me. Um, I come home. I already had my dinner. We were sitting here relaxing and whatnot because of the fact that I just got back from one of my favorite spots, 101 Bottles of Beer on the Wall, up there in Kent, right across the street from Kent University. Um, I got a little message today that they got some things in, and I was like, bada boom, bada bing, baby. I got to get me some of that. Why? Because of the fact, like the little title says, I'm going in for my first time on the Rumpkin. Now, this is their barrel-aged pumpkin beer, and from what I was reading, this is the biggest batch that they were ever able to concede because of the fact that they had a lot of problems with rum barrels. Rum barrels are one of the hardest ones to age beer in because of the fact that they leak. And I guess from what Avery had said is that they could actually find full bottle or full barrels completely empty, and they actually had to bring some people over from Germany, show them how to be able to keep all their beer inside of these barrels. And I guess they were. I mean, they showed them, so they were like, well, let's go ahead and give it a try and see how much, what the volume is at the end. And they went ahead and put out I don't know if it was a tweet, I don't know if it was on Instagram or where it was, but where I had seen it was. But this year's batch was the biggest success. So they have a ton of Rumpkin to go ahead and give out. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read this little, iterum a story on here, and I know my camera is not going to play nice because it's not the back half of the phone. But I like the little stories that they put on here. But the one thing that's bottled August 1st, and today is August 29th, so I'm like, it's uber fresh, so I should be able to get a load of flavor out of this. And it comes in at 17%, dog. This is 16.9. I'm not going to digress against 0.1%. It's at 17%. 2017, 17%. I don't know if that's generally what it comes in because this is the first time that I'm about to have it. And I already went ahead and poured it. I know darn well that it's not going to keep any type of head on this beer because when you're getting into that lunatic fringe of the brewing and getting that much alcohol into this beer, my friends, that beautiful looking head will not stick around for very long. So that's why I had to agitate it, and that's the reason why it's in this little glass. This little glass is only like an 8-ounce sample glass, and I only poured it up kind of like a triple shot, maybe a quad shot. Oh my God, this smells so good. And you know exactly what it smells like? I'm gonna do something for you guys. I'm gonna do something for you guys. Why? Because I could not absolutely go without the pumpkin flavor all year round. So I had to pick me something up. I had to pick up the Jackal Blast. Now, I still got some in here left over from last year. Buddy. I'm gonna tell you what. That's some good shit. But, anywho, it smells kind of just like that. You got that pumpkin aroma. And I'm not talking that fake pumpkin. I'm talking real pumpkin. Floral. But you're also getting a graham crackery crust kind of thing going on there. And you're smelling some rum. It's sweet rum. You're definitely getting that. I like me some rum. Arr. I had to. Let's go ahead and agitate, see if we can't pick up anything else. A little hint of an ethanol. You can pick that up. That's 17%. Come on, guys. You're gonna pick that up. Sweetness, almost caramel-like. Definitely the pumpkin, because the pumpkin's making my mouth water. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon. But again, graham cracker. I mean, I was surprised to actually pick that up in this. Overall, smells very inviting, and I hope to bejeebus that this don't burn too bad. At 17%, let's go into it. Prost. Oh. That is very, very delectable. Sweet. Almost like a candy sugar sweet. Definitely picking up on the alcohol, though. I mean, taste-wise. Little warming. Get that right here. Little warming. Sweet. Definitely coming from the rum. There is a little bit of a, almost like an oakiness there. You can definitely pick up on an earthy character, like the wood. Pumpkin's there. Not so much as in the aroma, but it's still there. You get that more gourdy flavor than you would, like, say, a pumpkin pie or anything like that. Almost like a little bit of a cinnamon kick. Let's go in again. A little earthy, a little grassy. Definitely picking up on the rum. Again, sugary sweet a little bit. Not sugary sweet per se. Not like a candy bar or anything, but like alcohol sweetness, like from the rum. If there's a lot of people out there that don't know a lot about rum, but rum can be very sweet. And that is. But I see the reason why they did it this way. I mean, it's definitely a treat, definitely a sipper. Because I'm starting to get a little bit of warmth right here now. It's still chilled. I mean, the bottle's still, even to hold it, it's still got a chill to it. Looking for any kind of like brewing sediments or whatever down at the bottom of the bottle. If there is any, I want them. And as you can see, there are some. Look at them floating around there. There it is. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in as much as I can possibly get in there. I'm not gonna get it all in there. Let me grab another glass real quick because I want to see if I can't pull out some more of these sediments here. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Sam's Taster glass here because I want to see what type of flavor that they have to them. Alright, everything is out of this bottle now. Meh, arr. Anywho, I know this is going to be a little bit of a longer review, but I'm going to dissect this beer as much as humanly possible. For $14.99 a bottle, yeah, I'm going to dissect this. But as you can see, look at that. That is very, very murky. That is murky beyond anybody's business. Let me see if this, because this came from the bottom of the bottle, let me see if this has any difference of aroma or flavor-wise. No, not really. But here we go. I will tell you this. That much gave me a lot more pumpkin. So what I would do, if anybody gets these, is that I would go ahead and I would tip the bottle upside down a couple of times Get everything mixed up really good. Especially if you see any kind of sediments. Take some light like I just did. See if you see any sediments. Mix it back and forth a few times. And then go ahead and leave it sit a minute. Kind of chill out. Go ahead and open it. Watch for those gushers. And then go ahead and do your pour. I'm just telling you this only because my palate is picking up more from this little bit of murky bottom than I did off of the initial pour. The initial pour, I mean, even this, I can see it's not as clear as it was before. Still got that candy sweetness though. So go ahead and mix it up a bit. Leave it sit a couple of minutes, just kind of chill out. And like when you go to pop the top, make sure you got a rag handy just in case you mixed it up, didn't leave it sit for a good amount of time before you pop it open. So again, watch for them gushers. But with that said, man, I've ran way over time, but this was my first look at the Rumpkin. And I'm going to say, I think, my personal opinion, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Why? Because I'm a pumpkin fan. Number two, I'm a rum fan. And I see the reason for the price point. So, with that said, man, peace, pro, stews, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Hey, thumbs up if you like the video. Sorry for taking too long of your time. But that was a thorough look at the Avery's 2017 Rumpkin. Peace.